Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today we're going to do a free flow, which is a blend of EFT tapping with movement to help release the overwhelm with the overthinking mind. Maybe there's something that you're working on and you just keep overthinking it. You're just trying to think your way into a solution. And instead of getting that solution, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling that anxiety in your belly, which is causing some sort of stomach distress. You're getting migraines. You're getting frustrated at other people that are asking you questions. You're just kind of snapping at people because your mind is so consumed with this one thing. You're just spinning and spinning and spinning, and nothing's coming to the surface. So today what I want to do is help to release some of that weight, that overwhelm with the overthinking mind. Help to quiet it down a bit so that if there is something that you're trying to get to the bottom of, if you're trying to figure something out, quieting the mind down is the best way for those answers to come from within. So let's go ahead and release the overwhelm and that overthinking mind and the frustration that comes along with it and get some answers. Let's get started.
Please remember, if you enjoy this video, to go ahead and check out my AWAKEN membership with an ever-expanding gallery of videos to help you remove blocks so you can expand your mindset, find clarity and purpose instead of feeling stuck, organizing categories such as self-development, emotional wellness, wealth, and success. All there to help you unlock your potential and awaken the power within. You can also request video tutorials and find a community of like-minded people just like you.
Before we begin, I want you to A, make sure you are hydrated, and B, I want you to bring to the surface whatever it is that's causing this overwhelm. If it's just one specific thing that you keep overthinking and overthinking, you're trying to think your way out of it, trying to think of the solution, and it's just constantly on your mind. You go to bed thinking of it, you wake up thinking of it, and it's just so super overwhelming. I want you to go ahead and get into that place. Think of this thing that you're overthinking about. Let those emotions come to the surface. Like I said, it might cause your stomach to start churning. I know when I'm overthinking, I tend to get like a migraine headache, just all of these things because all of this energy is flooding to the head. So you tend to get kind of a lot of congestion and stagnation in the head. So just bring up some of those emotions, get those feelings brewing, and think about whatever it is, this one specific thing that's super overwhelming to you. It might be something for work, it might be something from your family, it might be something that someone said to you that you're just kind of mulling over. So bring it to the surface. Pause if you need a few more minutes to kind of conjure up those emotions. If you are ready, we are going to begin tapping. So starting on the side of the hand, you can just tap where I tap and repeat after me. I always stress if there's something that sounds more specific to you or you feel more called to say, go ahead and change up the wording. Starting on the side of the hand, even though I'm struggling to turn off my brain, my overthinking mind, I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel anyways. Even though my mind is spinning, thinking and thinking and overthinking over this one thing, I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel anyways. Even though I'm feeling frustrated and anxious because I just can't stop overthinking. This one thing spinning around in my mind, causing me distress, and I'm not getting any answers. So that's even more frustrating. Just keep spinning and spinning, hoping that something will eventually make its way to the surface. I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel anyways. Inner eye, all this overthinking. Outer eye, my mind just spinning and spinning. Under eye, feeling like the harder I think, upper lip, the more I get consumed by this thought. Chin, maybe an answer will come. Collarbone, maybe I'll have a solution. Side of the body, so I just keep thinking. Top of the head, thinking of all the different angles, all the different variables, all the different directions. And I'm left feeling really frustrated and overwhelmed. Pausing for a second, we're going to go ahead and just start to shake. So now we have some of those emotions to the surface. We're going to just use our energy body to help start to release some of those feelings and emotions. I find movement is so powerful for releasing any type of heavy feelings. So we're just, feet are about shoulder width apart, it's like bend in the knees, allowing your upper body just to kind of jiggle like a bowl full of jelly. Using your breath, so breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Turning from side to side. Hands can come up, come down, just do whatever feels good to you. Just shaking out that overthinking. You can even think of all those thoughts in your mind starting to kind of make their way down through the body, that heaviness that your mind's holding. And becoming a little faster and making your way back to center. Just relaxing for 2 seconds, catching your breath a little, thinking about that thing again, bringing it back to the surface, coming back to the inner eye, all this overthinking. Outer eye, and it just leaves me frustrated. Under eye leaves me overwhelmed. Upper lip, I'm snapping at people. Chin, it's like my fuse is super short. Collarbone, I don't have any space in my mind for anything else. Side of the body, I don't have space for anyone else's questions. Top of the head, I don't have space for anyone else's attention. Inner eye, all of my attention. Outer eye, all of my focus. Under eye is consumed by this one thing. Upper lip just spinning around in my mind. Chin, and it feels like my mind might explode. Collarbone, it feels like I might explode. Side of the body, if I don't get an answer. Top of the head, why is this answer not coming to me? It's freaking annoying and extremely frustrating. All right, dropping your hands by your side. Again, releasing some of that energy. Bringing your hands in front of you and coming up on your toes, and as you slam your heels down, if I can talk, your hands are gonna swing backwards. That was like a tongue twister for me. So again, coming up on your heels, your hands up like a little T-Rex, and as you come down on your heels, your hands swing back. And using your breath again. So inhale, exhale, stomping down, using that force to kind of vibrate that negative emotion out of the body, that stagnation that it's holding. Allowing your blood flow, your oxygen, your chi just to start circulating. If you get lightheaded, just do the motions, not the breath. I don't want anybody passing out on me. Slamming those heels down. Letting that vibrate the body. A few more. Okay, let the arms swing a little bit. Get your breath back to normal. As you're doing that, go ahead and think of that overthinking thing again. All right, inner eye. Why am I letting this consume me? Outer eye, why am I letting this take power over me? Under eye, because that's exactly what it's doing. Upper lip, it's stealing my power. Chin, it is literally draining me. Collarbone, and how in the world am I going to ever come up with a solution or an answer? Side of the body, if I keep things up this way. Top of the head, overthinking is not going to give me the answers. Inner eye, so it's time I surrender and let it go. Outer eye, knowing that the answers will come when I let it go. Under eye, knowing that my body and my mind function better. Upper lip, when I'm not in such distress. Chin, and that's exactly what overthinking is causing. Distress. Collarbone, so I choose to let it go. That little hurricane, tornado of thoughts swirling in my mind. Can start to break apart and slowly flow away. One thought by one thought. Outer eye slowly drifting out of my mind. Under eye, allowing clarity and space return to my mind. Upper lip, this is how I'll get the answers. So I'm taking this time to let it all go. Collarbone, knowing that whatever answers I need, they will come to me. Collarbone, they will come to me when I'm ready. And the best way to be ready is being open, calm, accepting, ready to receive the answers. Dropping your hand down by your side. Would you step out just slightly wider, so a little wider than shoulder width. You're going to inhale as your hands come up, rotating the wrist, pushing up to the sky, allowing the hands to float back down, rotating, floating back up, stretching, elongating the spine, and floating back down next to you. So doing that again, inhale as hands come up. Exhale as you push to the sky. Inhale down, sinking down. Exhale, pushing up. And inhale as you come down. And your breath can be in any order. There's no rules. If you find that you're exhaling at this point and inhaling at this point, no worries. The focus is just mainly connecting your movement with the breath. This is very calming for the nervous system. Just letting it know that everything's safe, safe to relax, safe to be present. If your breaths are longer and you use them for 1 or 2 movements, that's perfectly fine too. No overthinking here. We're not trying to overthink anything right now. Just kind of quiet down, allowing those thoughts to drift away, making space, because there's no answers that we need right in this moment. A couple more times, growing tall, pushing up, spine tall, arms straight, bending in the knees as you slowly float down, pushing back up, and sinking back down as your arms float right next to you. You might start to feel just a shift in your energy, just feeling a lot lighter. In fact, your mind might feel just a lot clearer already. And one more time, growing tall. And then coming back to center. Placing your hands on your lower belly, a slight bend in the knees, your spine is nice and tall, crown of the head is pulled up to heaven. Just think of yourself almost like a big tree in the forest. You got your roots connected to the ground, your leaves are trying to connect with the sun. You're nice and tall and straight. You can let your body move slightly if it feels like it needs to move. It's really focusing on the connection to your feet, the connection to your crown. Almost like you're an open channel throughout your entire body, coming in through the head and pushing you down deeper into the earth. Allowing that mind to quiet, be focusing on your breath. If that makes you feel overwhelmed, some people don't like focusing on your breath. You could just focus on a mantra as you stand here. Just thinking, I surrender, I let it go. I surrender and I let it go. I tend to like to go with mantras. So think over, if that one doesn't feel good to you, think of one that does. You can stand here in this moment as long as you'd like. If you feel called for staying here and just really staying open to receive now that you feel clear and calm. Try not to overthink of whatever it was you were before, but just, let your higher self, your spirit guides, whoever you believe in, Just say, hey, I'm ready for some answers. Now you're in that space where you're ready to do so. So again, staying here as long as you need. But this is where I will leave you guys for now. I hope that helped. I hope if you think about what it was prior that just had you all in distress, it just feels a lot lighter. And when those feelings start to come up again, just come back to this moment and just find ways to let it go, because it's easily to get stuck back in that hamster wheel again. So just jump out of that wheel and find space to clear it all away. All right, I'll talk to you guys again soon, and I hope that helped. Take care.